Hello, everybody. Hello. I'm glad to see you all. Happy Sunday evening. It is 8 p.m., which means it's time to hang out with me and make something gorgeous. So, again, welcome to everyone watching this evening. I appreciate you joining us. I am Marianne from Made by Marianne, part of the Team Unique Designers team. So welcome. Let me actually put my phone on silent. I totally forgot to do it, so bear with me just a second and let's do that. There we go. All right, welcome everybody. Hello. Okay, so tonight we're going to make this gorgeous tulip. I want to call it a tulip vase on our wing board. So everything I'm going to use this evening to make this gorgeous wreath is going to be in the description below. So check that out. You can find everything I'm using tonight at uniqueinthecreek.com. If you use my affiliate link and use code Marianne, spelled my name, Marianne, one word, code Marianne, it's in the description as well. You can get 5% off the boards. All right. So take a look at what she's got. She's got a bunch of new stuff there as well, including some pre-cut mesh that might work with these tulips fantastically. So hello, everyone. This is what we're going to make this evening. So I hope you guys are ready. Let's put this to the side, grab your wing board, and let's get started. Hello. Well, welcome to the Unique in the Creek boards. They are awesome. They are so versatile. I mean, I'm sure that you guys saw Judy make a butterfly with the wing board on, I think it was Thursday. Well, I'm going to show you something completely different tonight. We're going to make this out of this. Going to be awesome. And again, everything you need is in the description below and can be found at uniqueinthecreek.com. I am Marianne, so welcome everybody, part of the Team Unique Designers, and let's get started. Okay, so let's put this back here. Ta-da! All right, here we are. The first thing you're going to need, and the first thing we're going to do, is you're going to need some rope. Let me pull you in so you can see what we're doing. Hello, everybody. Sharon, my dear, we're live, I hope. This shouldn't be the replay. You can watch the replay if you want. Hello, friends. Hello. I'm so glad to see you all. Okay, so as you can see, I have 3 strands of rope. Laurie sells a bunch of this nautical rope as well. You can also get it from the dollar store, however you want. So they come in packets. I bought 2, I think, and have just cut them up to where I have 3, right? And then I've used a rubber band to tie them together here. So as you can see, they're just held together with some of our clear rubber bands. Okay, here's our pack. And all I'm doing is just braiding it. You could also do this with some other burlap if you wanted to, if you wanted a thicker handle. So this is our handle, and this is what we're going to do. We're just going to braid it. Nothing special, nothing fancy, just braiding some rope here. And a secret is, if you get it all messed up, like I just did, you just need to pull it a little bit, and it straightens right back out. So here we go. It also helps if you attach it to something. If you pin this part to your board or whatever, that helps as well. So here we go. We're just braiding. Braid, braid, braid. Braid, braid, braid. That one's going to give me some problems. And then I'm just pulling it a little bit, straightening it out. Doesn't have to be perfect. This is what it's going to hang from. So unless you're like me and you are a total perfectionist. Good evening, everybody. Sharon. All good, my friend. Welcome. Welcome. Sharon just realized we were live. All right, here we go. Almost finished here. So we just keep on braiding. Keep on braiding. Braiding. I didn't measure how long this is, how long my strips were. I just kind of, let's see, how long are they? Looks like 26 inches. And you're going to have pieces that are shorter than each other. I just straighten it out a little bit. I've got a hump right here, which is going to be fine because it's going to hang like that. So it's going to be all right. So let's grab I'm going to close this end with, rubber band. Grab a rubber band here, close it up, and we are done with our handle. And I am not in my kitchen again. I'm sorry that if you are disappointed about that, but I'm trying to, I've got this brand new overhead system that my fantastic mama, miss you mama, got me for Christmas. She's in Florida right now, so shout out to mama in Florida. Nowhere near this nasty weather we're having in Tennessee. So that's why we're not in the kitchen anymore. And as soon as I can figure out how to get a two-camera view, then you will see my face again. Not that you miss seeing my face, but, you know, I think it's nice for you to see who's creating things. All right, there's our handle. Done. Good. That's going to drive me crazy, but that's okay. Again, like I said, it's going to hang like this. And all we did was take 3 pieces, braid it together. Let's set this to the side. It ends up being 24 inches. So if you have 26-inch pieces, you'll end up with a 24-inch handle. All right. Ta-da! Let's put that to the side. That is done. Okay. Next thing we're going to do, you can also get some of these clips while you're at the dollar store. They are amazing. Hello from Southern California. Goodness gracious. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Okay, next thing we're going to do is we are going to start with our wing board. I just about called it the ring board. This is, you can tell it's totally not a ring board. I'm excited to see you all. All right, let's see. Now what we're going to do is, hi Sandy Hort. Okay, now what we're going to do is we are going to take our felt and make our basket first and foremost. Okay, so if you'll notice, this felt does not cover the entire bottom, so we're going to have to finagle it just a bit. And it's okay if your edges stick out just a little bit, because that's what the rest of your rope is for. If you'll see on my prototype here, that's one of the reasons that I put the rope around the bottom, is so that our edges, you know, this little piece of felt is a little too short, so I just had to finagle it a little bit. So that's what we're doing. Hello from Missouri. Welcome, everybody. Plus, you can stretch it just a little bit. So all I'm going to do is I am going to try to cover it as much as I can. So as you can see, I turned it a little catty corner. I'm going to do it a little more because I want this line, I want the line to go right here, right? I want it to cover all the way up to the middle, because we're going to use this half as our flowers. Okay, so let me see if I can finagle it just a little bit better there, so we're not, and we can again stretch it just a little bit. All right, let's clip that on here, and then all we're going to do is glue it. I also found this at Hobby Lobby that I thought was gorgeous. So same principle. If you want to, then all you have to do, this would be really pretty as the vase part, or vase, however you say it, wherever you come from. Me, I'm Southern, I say vase. I say vase when I'm trying to be fancy. But you can cover it this way. But again, you're just covering, there's a piece of my hair, you're just covering to here, covering half of the board, okay? Half of the wing board. So we're going to stick with my original plan tonight and use the brown. I also found this piece of really pretty silver. I really like this stuff. If you guys can see it, it's shiny. Well, that's all right, Carrie. No problem. No problem. Hi, Aretha, bestie. How you doing? How you doing? Hi, Judy. Yes, make sure you use my code when shopping at uniqueinthecreek.com. It's just my name, Marianne. Thank you. I appreciate your support. Okay, so let's just... And again, if you don't get it perfect, it's totally fine, because your bow is going to cover this little piece right here. So just finagle it till you can get it covered the best you can. Now, you don't want a lot sticking out, right? But you don't, you know, it's okay to have a little bit sticking out. There we go. Let me just clip this here. And clip this here. Okay, so let's turn it over and start gluing. I'm going to start gluing at the side here first. So I'm just going to glue these boards are so awesome. You can just glue right onto them and they stick. So, awesome sauce. Okay. And again, you can just pull a little bit. I'm going to sit that right there for the time being. Just don't burn yourself. If you have finger protectors, they're perfect for this task. Here's this another way. Now I'm just going to keep on going. Just around the board. All I'm doing. Nothing special. Nothing fancy. Let's get this piece off. Keep it there. Let's go around this way. And start on this side now. I'm going to take this off so I can tug a little bit. And again, I'm just gluing down the seam right here, just like that. I am shaking for some reason. I probably shouldn't have drank that Pepsi. I really, really wanted it, and it was 0 sugar, so don't judge me. Don't judge me. It was 0 sugar, but now I'm shaking like a little leaf. So, gotta have Pepsi in your life sometimes, ladies. All right, now let's just keep on going. Keep on gluing. Here we go. I don't know where I have misplaced my fine tip cordless glue gun. Now it'll be sitting on my desk when I go downstairs or sitting on my kitchen island ready for me. So hopefully I find it soon. So I'm not used to having to click this little thing back out. All right. I'm just gluing is all I'm doing. And as I'm gluing, I'm tugging a little bit so that it's tight at the front, right? I want to make sure it's tight at the front. And again, don't worry if you've got little pieces right here. That's what we have the rope for. No big deal, okay? Just keep going. Keep on gluing. If you had a larger piece of felt, you could, and you can use whatever color you want as well. If you had a larger piece of felt, you know, covering the whole entire thing is fine. No problem. You could cut out the shape first. But here we go. We're almost done with this part. There we are. And you could use rickrack. You wouldn't have to use rope. I'll show you that when we get there. I thought about using some rickrack, but however you want to do it, just let your imagination run wild. These boards are, you know, perfect for your creativity. I love that, you know, they're not just, even though you do make beautiful, Judy made a beautiful butterfly, you know, that's not all that wing boards are good for. And I have a witch that I made out of the wing board as well for Halloween one year. So I'll show you that one day. Maybe this Halloween we'll all do it together. Because this was when I look at this, I see a body for some reason. I don't know why, but I do. All right, there we go. There's our vase. Okay, now let's move on to the fun part, which are our petals. So this, I call it the tulip fold. I'm not really sure what it's actually called, what the real name of it is. So I just call it the tulip fold. If somebody knows what the name of it is, that's great. You guys can post it. Hello, everybody. I'm so glad to see you. You can post it here and let everybody know, but I call it the tulip petal, okay? As I think it actually looks like tulips, all right? And as you can see, I've chosen 3 different colors. Now, you don't have to have 3 different shades of pink. You could do purple. You could do red, white, and blue. You could do green. You could do whatever your heart desires is how you can make your tulip, okay? Whatever color you want. Again, just like this, it doesn't have to be this exact brown. It could have been this beautiful piece of, you know, foam that I have, or this pink piece. Doesn't matter. Let your imagination run wild. I'm just using brown because that was my prototype. So we're continuing on that path. All right. Now, first thing I want to do is I want to put my handle in. And the reason I'm doing it this way is because once I get everything in here, it's going to be really hard to mess everything up and put my petals in. So I want to do this first. So what you're going to do is I'm going to use these sets on the very end. Okay. So let's grab a zip tie, turn our board over. load it here. Well, maybe. Okay, I'm gonna load it open. All right, so here and here is where I'm hanging my handle. Hello, how are you, Miss Iceman? Donna Butler Iceman. I hope I said that right. All right, here we go. Just gonna lay it in there where my rubber bands are and hook them up. Right? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. My my class at work told me to stop saying that. I was like, you don't like easy peasy lemon squeezy? Like, Marianne, it's annoying. I said, okay, I'll try. So every time I say it now, I giggle. You know, because I'm just to be mean, I say it more. Like, why don't you like that saying? All right, anyway, moving along. I got to get this off of there. It's going to drive me bonkers, this little piece right here. All right, there we go. Oh, ooh. Okay, there is our handle. Da, 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 da. We're moving along, friends. Now, here's how we also have leaves, and that's what we're going to start with. And we're going to use every single space, friends. Okay, so here's how we make our leaves. Let's start there. Okay, so again, you're going to need a piece of burlap. You're going to need 10 sets, well, 10 of these leaves. They're set, right? So 10 pieces of polyburlap, cut 10 by 10, all right? So here's our polyburlap. I have it flattened, and yes, I did wood burn, heat seal these. Yay, friends, I've got things falling down on me. Hold on just a second. Time out. What in the world? Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. All right, can't get so excited. All right, let's see if that, there we go. Woo! Sorry about that, friends. Okay, moving along. 10 by 10, right? Green polyburlap. Hi, Miss Dickerson, how are you? It wouldn't be Marianne if something crazy didn't happen, right, friends? Y'all are with me for the drama. Laurie can edit that out later. So 10 by 10, I'm going to turn it over to where it's curl side up. I've had this laying under a board, or it would look, curl side up would look like this, right? And I'm just going to turn it into a diamond shape, and I'm just going to roll it up. Nothing fancy, nothing hard. Just roll it up, roll it up, roll it up from corner to corner. All right, now that we've got our corners here, I like for them all to be facing, see this V? I like for this V to be on top as well, as best as I can get it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scrunch in the middle. I'm going to twist it just a little bit, and then I am going to just flip it up. Okay. Now it's okay. It doesn't really bother me that they're different sizes, but it might bother you. If it does, just roll it differently or don't twist it. Okay. So there is our first leaf, right? And all I'm going to do is I'm going to put a rubber band around it and put it to the side. We'll make another one. Maybe. Glad it didn't. I know, right? Well, I think it is broken, which is the problem. I don't know what in the world is going on there with it. It was perfectly fine 10 minutes ago, so I don't know. Hey, who knows? I got 20 million of them laying around here somewhere, so I need to replace it. Okay, there we go. So, and everything in nature is not perfect, so if you want to make it a little fatter, you can. Just put your fingers in there. There we go. Matches a little bit better. All right. Let's make another one here. So again, 10 by 10 polyburlap. I find that polyburlap makes the tulips pretty, but you can also do this with some of the new pre-cut mesh that Laurie has out, because it is horizontal wide strap, which holds your pattern or holds your petal just as well as polyburlap does. I just like the look of polyburlap for this. All right, so here we go. Curl side up, and all I'm going to do is just roll it right up. Roll it up. Easiest petal in the world. Hello, everyone. Welcome. All right, here we go. So now I'm just going to flip this one up just like that. Let's see if I can twist it again to get them all even. There we go. Ta-da! There is our leaf. Don't use your teeth, friends. Don't use your teeth to open rubber bands. Try not to, anyway. I can't help it. All right, here we go. And I'm just going to put a little nub. Here, our little nub. I'm just going to put a rubber band right around our little nub. Ta-da! There's our second set of flowers. Okay, you need 10 of these. All right, so 10 pieces of green Polyburlap. All right, this is lime green. It's in the description below. Okay, you can get it at uniqueinthecreek.com. So what we're going to do first is we're going to put our first leaf right here using the outside of the board. Okay, we're not going to use this top row of the singles. We're going to use this row, this row, this row, and then right here. Okay, show you when we get there. But make sure you're going on the outside. Let me pull you in, see if you can see a little bit better. There we go. Okay, see where I have the zip tie coming in here, right here on the outside of the board? And I'm actually going to close this one. All right, so here's the little zip there. Ta-da! And we're going to put our first leaf right here. Okay, you can make it stick out as far or as little as you want. All right, I kind of want to put it on my rubber band or as close to my rubber band as possible. The further you go up, the further or the closer together your leaves will be. Okay, so there we go. There's our first one. Da, 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 da. Next thing we're going to do is we are going to put a petal right here, right over where we put in the normal set. Okay, I'm going to start, let's see, did I start with pink? I did start with pink. I'm going to start with pink. Okay, so I'm going to take my zip tie and I'm just going to go right down there, same place we put the rope. Okay, see, I'm just going to put another another zip tie right on top of there. I'm going to close it and I'm going to stick my petal in. All right, let me show you how to make this petal. There we go. Ta-da! And we're started, friends. We have started. Okay, let's move this out of the way and let me show you how to make this tulip petal. Again, you're going to need 6 pieces for this pink color, 6 pieces for your other color, and 6 pieces. I have 3 petals, 3 colors, right? So you would need 6 of these. That's the wrong color, Marianne. 6 of your fuchsia, right? And then 6 of, I think this is called burgundy, if I'm not mistaken. So 6 each. 6 times 3 is what? 18, friends? Yeah, pre-cut is exclusive to UITC. So you can get metallic. Some of the metallic would be really pretty with this. Again, so 18 pieces, right? You're going to cut 18 pieces of Polyburlap or whatever you've chosen. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to curl side up, turn it into a diamond shape. It's cut 10 by 10. Okay, and I'm going to make a triangle. All right. So here's my triangle. Okay. Now, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this corner over here and I'm just going to pull it down to where it's almost right in the center. I'm just going to go right by the side here. Okay. Almost right in the center. Okay. Just like that. There we go. Here's what we have so far. Okay. Move this other way so I can get in the center. Just like that. Now, I'm going to flip it over. And I'm going to pull this side down. Same way, right? Same way. Now, the important thing here is that you get a good triangle, right? See how this makes a good triangle? It doesn't matter that these are overlapped. It doesn't matter that this might be curved or not in the center. That is perfectly fine. You're looking for this square, triangle, diamond shape right here, okay? So, again, I'll show you how to do it again in just a minute. Now you're going to start in the middle. So I've just turned it right here. And I'm just squishing in the middle. And then I'm going to squish my sides in. That's all I've done. And see how it kind of looks like a bell right here? Kind of looks like a bell, right? And that's all there is to it. That's your tulip. Easy, easy. So, yeah, that's why you don't use your teeth, friends. I just flipped myself in the mouth. It is not Marianne's night. Not Marianne's night. All right, I'm just going to put my rubber band right here. And if you want to, you can cut off some of this excess. And then I like to kind of squeeze my little point there to make it look more like a tulip. And there's our tulip flower. You can use this side if you want to. You can use this side if you want to. Whichever side you think looks prettiest is the side you should use. Okay? There you are. There's our tulip flower. Let's do another one. Let's do this one in the burgundy color. All right, here we go. 10 by 10, right? Hello, everyone. Welcome. I'm so happy to see you all. 10 by 10, okay? Now, we're just going to make a triangle. Okay, triangle. Doesn't have to be a perfect triangle. Notice my triangle isn't a perfect triangle, okay? Doesn't have to be a perfect triangle. Doesn't matter. And technically, you don't really have to heat seal these either. I just had a bunch of Polyburlap. Thank you. Love you, Carrie Marie. So I just sat down one day and cut a bunch of it. And this is part of that project. So anyway, now I've made a triangle. I'm going to fold one piece over. Not really in the middle, but kind of in the middle. I'm going like right next to the middle. The edge touches the middle. Okay, so there's what we have, right? I'm going to turn it over. I'm going to do the same thing, just fold it down. Paying attention to my triangle down here. See how it looks like a good triangle? Now I'm just going to fold it there. And again, doesn't matter that these pieces down here overlap like that. That's all. It's all good. What you're paying attention to is the shape right here. See how it has a diamond shape, right? That's what you want to pay attention to. Okay. Next thing, we're just going to scrunch in the middle, right at the line, right here at the line, right below the line a little bit. And voila. See how we have a bell shape? Matter of fact, you can scoot it down a little bit, make it even a little more belly if you want to. Belly. Make it even more bell shaped. I'm over here cracking myself up, y'all. Even if you're not listening, that's cool. I'll just entertain myself. All right, there we go. There's your bell. Okay. Ta-da. And then I'm going to put a rubber band on it. And cut off my ends. Ta-da. Should we do it one more time a little bit closer? Let's do it one more time, and I'll do it a little bit closer. Here we go. Here we go. I'm going to pull you in one more time. Ta-da! All right. Here we go. Here's our 10 by 10 mesh. Let me get all this stuff out of the way so you don't have to see that part. 10 by 10 mesh, okay? All right. 10 by 10 mesh. I was just making sure that y'all could see me. Okay, I'm going to make a triangle. All right, and I've got it all wrong. I always like to start with my serged edges to the left and to the right of me. Okay, so make a triangle. Here we go. Here's our triangle. Okay. Da 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 da. Take your right side, pull it down. And again, notice how it's not perfectly in the middle. That line is just kind of touching the edge here. Okay, doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, there we go. I'm going to flip it over and do the exact same thing. Paying attention to what my triangle looks like, right? That's what I want to pay attention to. See, if I do it perfectly, it's going to give me a big fat, look how it's weaved out right here, right? I don't want to do that. I want to make sure that it's a good triangle, right? So see how that makes, well, I've done it again. Okay. You can fix it if you want. Go back and fix things. I didn't make a good triangle to begin with. That's one thing I do like about Polyburlap, you can mold it into however you want. All right, there's a much better triangle, and we're just going to scrunch in the middle. And voila, a tulip. All right, let me pull you back out. Put my rubber band in it right here. And there we are. I'm going to just scrunch my top a little bit. Pinch my top a little bit. Cut my ends off. Okay, now let's put them in the board. Let's get to the fun part, right? There we are. Okay, so again, we've started here with the leaf on the outside. And now we've used the real set with our pink one. So we're going to put another leaf right here. Just going to keep on going, right? We're going to use the pieces in between. So here's where we're going, right here, right next to it. Okay, right here, okay? And we're going to put our leaf in. So I like to put my leaf to the back a little bit. So I'm going to tuck it under there. And I'm going to make sure that it's not sticking out further than these others, because I kind of want to go in a line, or, you know, a semicircle. Follow the vase. Okay, so there we are. There's that one. And then now we're going to put a different color right next to it. So using the regular set. Okay, so here's the back. I have stem, petal, stem. I'm going to put a petal here. Same thing all the way down the board. Okay, so let's put our next petal in. Let's make it this dark pink or burgundy or whatever. If you need your tulip to be a little smaller, that's perfectly fine. Just squish it a little bit more. That way, you know, you can still see the curve, right? Okay. So there we go. There's that one. Okay, let's put a leaf in by using our big set. Okay. So again, here we are. Here's our back, right? So stem on the outside, right? And then our petal, stem, petal, stem. So let's put our stem in here. And your tulip might actually, you know, squish a little bit, but that's okay. It's all right. And just make sure that you're going, you know, your leaves aren't larger than your other leaves, that you're in a good pattern there. So now it's time for another color. Let's do let's see. We don't want to put anything side by side. Let me get this out of the way. Friends. Anybody have any questions so far? Hi, everybody. Oh, thanks. Thanks. I've been really, really girly lately, and you know, I'm not a girly girl. I've been wearing a lot of pink and a lot of pastels on my nails, and I decided that I needed something a little bit more me, so I went with camouflage. Okay, let's put this one in here. I like this color. Where's my scissors that I just put up? Stick it right in there. There we go. Just making sure our rope's going to be, there we go. Yeah, it's going to look just fine. Fix our petal a little bit. All right, now we're ready for another leaf here. So let's just put another leaf in. Or stem, whatever you want to call it. Stem, leaf. I'll finish this row and then I'll show you exactly what we're doing here. And I'm just tucking it underneath the petal here. Trying to make sure that they are not sticking out further than each other. So you might just Working on my petals as I go. Okay, let's stick a time for a tulip. It's time for another pink. Actually, let's do another one of these darker colors and put our other pink on the outside. So that way it doesn't look like we've got all the colors together. And it, again, you do it however you want to do it, however you want your tulip basket, tulip vase to turn out. There's no right or wrong way. You know, you might like the pink color here. That is perfectly fine. You put it however you want to. I just am not following any pattern. I'm just going with what I think looks good. I just don't want to have the colors in a row. All right, and here's our next stem. Tuck it under a little bit, making sure that it's not sticking out too far. It's not. Okay. All right. What do we think so far? Y'all like it? You don't like it? I don't see y'all asking any questions. Hello, everybody. Hi, Miss Ruth. How are you? All right, let's put it right in here. This is petal. So our petal is going over our rope handle. If I can get it in there. There we go. And we're going to put our light pink here. And then our last stem, again, we're going to the outside of the board here. See how I'm using the outside hole? So, matter of fact, let me pull you in. That way I can show you exactly which holes I used. So, it's just a piece of felt. A piece of felt covering. What do I have covering the bottom, says Miss Carla. And it is just a piece of felt. Just a piece of felt that I've cut and glued it. All right, and our last set of leaves for this row goes right here. All right, are we looking kind of the same? We are. Okay, there we go. So turning it, there's our first row, friends. All we've done is we've done stem, tulip, stem, tulip, stem, tulip. And we've used every single set. So here's what our back looks like, right? We started with the outside and put a stem in. So there's a stem here. There's a tulip here. Same thing where our rope is, okay? A stem here, tulip, stem, tulip, stem, tulip, stem, tulip, stem, okay? That's what we've done for our first row. Let's get this little piece off of here. It's driving me crazy. And we don't want it to hurt our other tulip leaves. All right, now, next row, we're going to alternate. Let's cut this off as well so you guys can see the holes. There we go. All right, now we're going to alternate. Instead of the leaf going to the outside, and we're not going to use the outside this time because we actually have a set right here, okay? So here's our first. And instead of going with a leaf, we're going to alternate. And let's do hot pink right here. Okay. So let's put our hot pink right here. Let me cut these ends off so you guys can actually see the sets. And maybe a little bit more. Oh, I'll have Polyburlap all over me. Which is fine. Crafting's messy, but it sure is fun. All right, there we go. And I'm just going to kind of like catty corner it or angle it. Angle it's the word I'm looking for. Get this off of here. Angle it to the outside, right? All right, and then I'm going to put another set of leaves right here, right in front of my pink there, okay, in the normal set. So we've started on our second row, right? So I didn't use the outside of the board this time. I used the actual holes here, okay? So I'm going to put a petal here and then a leaf and a petal, leaf, petal, leaf. We're going to do it exactly like the top, okay? Except this time I'm putting them in different series, right? So the petal goes here, then the leaf, petal, leaf, okay? So let's do it. Oh, I'm getting all kinds of crazy pop-ups. Thank you for sprinkling me. Appreciate it. Uh-oh. Yes, purple would be beautiful, Linda. Yes. Make it with purple. All right, so here's our another leaf, right? So I'm going to, I don't want it to overshadow my other pink one. So I'm going to, you know, kind of make sure that it's not sticking out as high as the rest of them, right? So you might find that where you put your rubber band is not where your zip tie goes. That's perfectly fine. If you need to put more of the nub in there than where your rubber band says, totally fine. No big deal. All right, let's see. Should we do this pink? Yeah, we have to, don't we? So let's plan it out really quickly before. Let's do that. And then I want to make sure that we're not repeating colors. And then there. Let's see. Yeah. All right. Well, I got that one repeated. Can't do that. Huh. There we go. I like it. All right. Let's get to it. Let me lay them over here so I don't forget. As y'all know me, I'll start doing something else or talking, and then there will be. I'll be like, where did I say I wanted this? All right. So, shared holes. I got that zip tie turned backwards. Just putting it in here. There we go. And let's see. This is a petal, and we decided we were going with the pink, right? Let's cut the pink off of it. All right, now we need a leaf, so putting in a leaf. You might have to squish them a little bit, which is fine. Because you're not going to see it. When you get down to this part, you're not going to see, you know, you're not going to see the nubs here. Okay. And then we set this color, right? We did. Oh, you know what, guys? Let's do this. All right, I took that last one out here. Here we go. What we're going to do now is we're going to put this one in the middle. Because if we keep on going, we're going to end up with a different piece on the outside. So we're going to do these three, right? And then we're going to put a leaf right in the middle. And then we're going to do these three. So that makes it even. Does that make sense? I'll show you again as we do it. Sorry, I've only made one of these. And I only have a prototype. So tonight's my second time. So if I stop and redo it, you'll know why. At least if you're following along, you can rewind, fast forward, whatever you want to do. So let's put a leaf right here in the very center. I kind of don't want it to overshadow. Oh, but I've got to have it cover my... There we are. Why did I do that? All right. Now we're going to go here and follow our pattern. So here, and then here, and here. Yes. No. Here. Yep. Okay. Now we are going to go here, right? because we're following this pattern here on this side. I keep scooting over. I'm sorry, friends. So we're following this pattern here. So we've got a petal, a stem, a petal, a stem. So now we're going to go follow the pattern. Stem, petal, stem. Or I'm sorry, petal, stem, petal. Okay? Make it look just like this side. So again, I'm putting my zip tie right here. Okay? I've skipped these two spaces. Putting my zip tie here. We're going to start with a petal, right? And we decided it was going to be this dark pink. Give your mom a shout out. She calls while you're doing a video. And that's the way it goes. Okay, let's put a petal here. Can y'all hear the wind? Goodness gracious, it's rattling the window back here. All right, let's stick it in here. You can actually put it over if you want to. That's fine. Just make sure it's not sticking out more than these. All right, because remember, you want it to go in an arc, like a vase or a vase, whatever you call it, whatever your heart desires. And then let's put our final. Now, why didn't y'all? Well, we can't do that. We got to do it that way, don't we? Yep, we have to do it that way. Let's see. We got these two here. How are we going to fix this? Let's do. Let's keep going. I can fix it in a minute. I think I was supposed to put this one here, wasn't I? And then this one on the outside. Yeah. Okay. Let's fix that really quickly. That's going to drive me crazy. And again, this is my prototype. So, or, you know, I have a prototype that I made. This is my second time making it. So let's put the right color in there. Y'all are learning with me, working it out with me. Okay. Alrighty. And now we decided this one, right? Don't let me make another mistake. Yes, that's right. Okay, let me put this pink one out of the way so I don't quit grabbing it. I need some more zip ties. I know I put the wrong one in, Sherry. I know it. I fixed it. Figured it out. That's what I get for talking. All right. Let's put this one. Now, this one goes here, right? Is that what we decided? We did, right? Yeah. Okay. There we are. Let's not make it stick out too bad. Let's just put it right there. All right. There we are. Yay. Okay. Okay. So, for this row, again, what we've done is we have put a leaf in the middle or a stem, green, right in the middle. And we've skipped these two sides right here. There's nothing here. Okay. So these two right here, nothing. And then we have petal, stem, petal. Exact opposite of how we did at the top row. Okay. So petal, stem, petal, nothing. Stem, nothing. Petal, stem, petal. Okay. So can you guys see that? So nothing here. All right, let's move on to our next row. And give me just a second. I'm going to have to look at my prototype to see what we did. Let's clean this up a bit before it drives me bazonkers. Y'all have any questions so far? Questions, comments, concerns? What do you think? Somebody said they're going to make a purple one. Thank you, Miss Parker. I appreciate it. I hope you all do make it. I promise you it's really easy. You saw how easy the petal is. Super, super easy. I'm just moving it I'm making a bigger mess than I'm cleaning up, friends. Okay. All right. Now, let's look at our prototype and see what we did, because I stopped putting in, I can't even talk. All right. So this time we did the same thing. All right. We went here, here. There is petal. Okay. All right. So now what we've done, or now what we're going to do, is we're going to move to this side, and we're actually going to use the sets this time. So let's lay it out before we actually put stuff in. So that way Marianne doesn't make a mistake. And we're going to start in the middle. Okay. So let's put, I was hoping that I was going to get a pink in the middle, but I don't guess I am. So let's do this one. This one. Where's my fuchsia? We're going to have to get some of them beside each other, but that's okay. I don't know. Maybe we do. Ay, friends. We're going to have one beside each other. So let's make it. There we go. I don't want to make it that obvious. Okay. There we are. Now at this point, I stopped putting in leaves because I wanted to actually see the flowers here, right? So let's put right here. Okay. There we go. That's exactly what I've done. All right, and we can have to get that up a little further so we don't see. There we go. And then our petals go, or our leaves go right here. Yes. Okay. Just laying things out, team. Or friends. Y'all can tell I've been working like crazy. I had to work today too. So let's make sure that's what my prototype looks like. Thank you, everybody. All right, so we went there. Okay, so we have one more row to do. We have 2 rows to do. And then in the middle was 1. Yeah. Sorry, team, or friends, I'm just looking at my prototype here. Give me just a second. I just want to make sure that it is right and that we haven't screwed up. So here we go. Okay. So I did 3 here too. Yep. Yep. Yes. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we are going to use these holes right here. So we're going to use these. I'll do it and turn it over and show you. So here we go. I'm going to the next row. I'll go ahead and put my zip ties in there so you guys can see which ones I'm working with here. So I've gone here. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. Rolled. It's the rolled petal. Yes. Am I skipping a row? Nope. Nope. I wish I was. I might have to. I don't know. No, I didn't skip a row. I'll turn it over again here in just a second. So let's see. Let's put this one here. And these are petals. These are not leaves. I don't have any leaves in here yet. So there's these 2. And then we wanted a light pink right here, right? Yeah. Okay. All right, so now I've just put 2 here. right? I put them right here, okay? Right here on this row, right here. And now I'm going to put one, probably, let's see. I'm just going to continue with petals here, friends. So let's put this pink here, right in the middle. Here. Yeah. Notice I didn't put any leaves at all on that row. We're done with that row. We're moving on. Let me cut this off. And I will also take a picture of the back for you guys so that you can see the actual pattern when I get done. That way, you know, because I know I've gone back and forth and back and forth. Cut this off. That way you can make it without being like, Marianne, what'd you do? Okay, so now I'm going down to the bottom, right here. You could put extra petals in here if you wanted to. If you wanted to put another petal here, that would be perfectly fine. And here, that would be perfectly fine. If that's what you wanted to do, no problem. But we're going to put them right there on the line below right now. So, stay with me. Okay. That one. This one. Did we put this one here? Nope, we put this one here and this one here. Actually, we can't do that. Yay, here we go again, friends. I can't do that. I have to do... I could do that. I don't think that would be... That wouldn't make it too bad, right? Yeah. I think it'll be okay if we have pink right there. Okay, yeah. Let's just do it. I had it worked out perfectly. What did I do to screw it up? My prototype, friends. If you find a way to make it better, you let me know. All right? Because I'm always open to suggestions. Yeah. Let's do it like that so it doesn't look so obvious. All right. Put this one here. And you can put leaves if you want to down this far. I just didn't want my petals to be covered. Let's see. Let's just do another pink one and do two pink. I think that's pretty. And it doesn't look so, it looks kind of like I planned it. So let's put two more pink there. Even though I didn't. It's not how I planned it to work out, but yeah, it happens. It's a wreath. It's not. Well, looky there. I had that one laying there freaking out for nothing, Marianne. Lord have mercy. Okay. Y'all can see how my crazy creative brain works. A million miles a minute. Changes her mind at the drop of a hat. Doesn't know where it really goes or what she said the first time. But she rolls with it. Rolling with it, friends. Rolling with it. All right, now we're going to put our leaves right here. I'm going to actually tuck them under. And I'm going to angle them up this time. I didn't like that they were sticking out the other way last time. So before I do that, let me show you what I've done. Okay. So I've only put two petals here. If you'd like, and I'm so sorry, I'm getting out of the camera view here. I like the two pink on the bottom too, but turns out I was okay. I didn't need them there. So yay. And you can work it out to where you have different colors wherever you want to. Anyway, so what we've done is we've just put two petals here. And then we put three petals here. No leaves on this row. If you wanted to, you could put leaves here and here. That's fine. No leaves on this row. Okay. And then 3 petals here. And again, I'll take a picture of the back so that you guys can do it there. Now, we are going to just put leaves right here on the side. So, let me put the zip ties in to show you where. Because you do have some extra petals over here. So I'm going to angle it up just a little bit and take my alright. Yeah, when I was making the first one, I was telling Carrie Marie, I said, I don't like the way the leaves just stick out that way. She was like, well, you can fix it on the next one. Like, yes, I can, Wreath and Bestie, I can. So that's what I'm doing, friends, making sure it doesn't stick out extremely to the side, because I didn't like that look. There we go. All right. Okay, now there's our vase. And again, you can make whatever color you want. You don't have to follow. You could make it all one color if you wanted to. I think it would be really pretty, all one color. So there we go. Now what we're going to do is, before we put our bow on, I'm going to fix the vase here, the vase part, okay? And all I've done is I have taken my rope, and because you'll have some left over, I'm going to find the shortest piece here. Here we go. And I am just gluing it to the side. So I just started right here, right under, and I'm just following the line. So let's grab your glue gun and just stick it right here. And just get it started. And then we're just gluing. All we're doing, gluing rope to the board, to our felt. Just following the outline here. This would be really cool with rickrack too. I thought about rickrack, but I didn't think it matched my bow, which I'm gonna let you guys decide which ones I use. But see what I meant when I said if you had places not to worry about it, that you could cover it up. This is how you're covering it up. See my little side over here? We'll get it covered up in just a second by just putting a bead of glue there. We are almost done, friends. Almost done. What do y'all think? Did I make it look harder than it really is, guys? I'm sorry. It's actually really, really easy. I just, you know, I'll take a picture of the back so you guys can follow the pattern and you don't have to watch me do it a million times. But the good thing about replay is you can fast forward, rewind, go through all my jibber jabbering. Okay. Get that off there. Hello, everybody. You are very welcome, Judy. You have a great night, my dear. All right. Probably the hardest thing about this project is actually folding the petals, and that's not hard at all. That's not hard at all. Really easy petal, I think. All right, we're almost done. Let me just cut this off about right here. Stick it under there. Maybe a little bit more. Okay. There we go, friends. There's our rope on the bottom. Okay, let me pull you back out so you can see me a little bit better. Ta-da! There's our rope on the bottom. Here's what we look like so far. Put this out of the way so you can see. I'm going to put that one up just a little bit. Okay, and then what do you guys think? Do you like the brown bow? I have a brown bow made with 7/8 inch. So there's our brown bow. Or, I mean, you know, I've got it all mashed up right now, but there's the brown bow. Or, what do you think about my 1/2 inch floral bow? Which one do you guys like better? Which one do you think matches the vase better? The vase better. You like the floral bow? Thank you. Of course, Miss Patricia Morrison. She says, please let me copy how it's done, please. Patricia, please. Yes, yes, yes. Make it, honey. Copy it. That's why I do these things. I do this so that you guys can take my ideas and make them better and run with it. I don't do it and then say, oh my gosh, I can't believe she copied my vase. No, honey, I'm doing it to show you how. Please, please do it. I find it thrilling and so flattering, and I love seeing people make what I make. I love it. I love it. And I'm going to say that Carrie Marie, another one of our Team Unique designers, and Judy Baker, or Shuggy, as we all love to call her, actually feels the exact same way. Take the designs that we show you and make them. Otherwise, we wouldn't go live. We would just say, look at this pretty wreath I made, right? I love it. Okay, you like, so Carrie says the floral one. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, y'all. Y'all are, okay, here's the brown one again. Carrie, now my Wreath and Bestie says the floral one. But I see a lot of people say the brown one. But I'm like, you guys, I think the floral one is good. Okay, if I'll take pictures with both of them. It's real easy to change a bow out. Let's put this one on here. These loops are just 5 inches. I didn't want to go too big. I think my last one was too big. So let's put the floral on here. And all I'm doing is taking my pipe cleaners and I'm sticking them right here in the very center on top of this one right here. And what this does is it covers up your work. That's why you need a bow. Well, if I can get it in here. Because it covers up our zip ties right here. So here we go. I've actually got it stuck there, but that's okay. That is okay. I need to fix that. That's going to drive me bonkers, but there we go. So now, just to show you where I put the bow, it's right here in the middle, in the very middle. I'm not going to do it too tight just in case, so I can change it for the pictures. I'll take pictures of the back as well. All right, and then you just make your bow pretty. And friends, you have a vase. Move my bow out a little bit. Y'all know me. I like my tails. I like my tails. Let's see. This one goes out here. It's longer. And you don't have to have them long like mine. You could cut them shorter if you want to. You could make a bigger bow if you wanted. Doesn't matter. It's your project. Take it and run with it. Make it beautiful. And then post pictures. All right, friends. Here we go. There we are. I think I would like to have, there we go. I wanted to make sure that this stuck out a little more. Ta-da! What do you guys think? Yes, no, Marianne, you're crazy. I can't believe you did all that for nothing. Can't believe it turned out like this, Marianne. Lord, the pink's killing me. There you are, friends. Ta-da! Okay, so everybody likes the floral blow. Miss House, I think the same. I think the brown makes the flowers pop. But then again, I think the floral makes the, I don't know. I'll take pictures with both of it and let you guys see. And we'll see what's going on. So let's go over the back one more time. That way you guys, if you're watching this on replay, you can understand what crazy Marianne has done here. So let's turn it over one more time. So we started with our rope. That's the first thing we did. So we put our rope here in these two slots. Then we started on the outside and we went stem, tulip, stem, tulip, stem, tulip, stem, all the way around, first row, right? And then for our second row, we put a stem right in the middle using the normal sets. We put a stem right in the middle. And then we skipped these two. And then we alternated. We had said stem, tulip, stem, tulip, tulip, stem, tulip. And then we stopped with the leaves. So here are two more tulip petals. Then we did 3 tulip petals right here. 1, 2, 3. Right here. 1, 2, 3. And then 2 leaves right here, pointed this way. And then this, of course, is our bow. Okay? There we are, friends. And then you can make the back look better by taking another piece of felt and covering this if you want to, which I will do. It drives me crazy. I can't stand. I think this looks unfinished, so I will cover this. But I'll take a picture before I cover it for you so you guys can see. Then we put our bow on it. And voila. Now, again, you guys don't have to use pink. You can use whatever color you want. You could use 1 color. You could use 3 colors. You could whatever your heart desires. You don't have to use this particular bow, but there you go. Questions or comments before I let you guys go? And here's our brown bow. I'll take pictures of that too. I'm so glad you all love it. This is why I do this. So if don't feel like you are copying me, I wouldn't do it live if I didn't want everybody else to make it. Okay. So you guys make it. I do this so that you guys, it's so flattering to me when you guys make my designs. It really, really is. It really is. I am a share. So there we go. That's why I do this. I like to inspire y'all. And I'm going to have to fix that. That's going to drive me crazy. But all right, guys, thank you all for joining me this evening. Tonight it was made by Marianne. Tomorrow it might be made by you. Don't forget to shop at uniqueinthecreek.com. Use my affiliate link and use code Marianne at checkout to get 5% off the boards. She's got some brand new, beautiful, I love it for this project. It's called Twisted Stripes. It's 7/8. Love it. She's got some embossed 7/8 ribbon. She's got these fancy new exclusive Unique in the Creek pre-cut mesh, which would be great for this project. You can grab everything I used tonight at uniqueinthecreek.com. Thank you again so much. Let's see, not this Tuesday, right, Carrie Marie? But next Tuesday is Carrie Marie's spot. Then Miss Judy comes up that following Thursday. And as always, our Miss Jackie will be on Wednesday. So don't forget to like, follow, and share. Find us on YouTube. Thank you again. Y'all have a great night. God bless you. Bye-bye.